Gotta love technical difficulties. How about now? Hey! Sorry about that. I hate that OBS, whenever I exit out, just completely forgets where my mic is. And then just says, screw you, Tim. What are you guys doing? But anyway, as I was saying to everybody else, I was saying, what's up, guys? I was calling everybody out in the chat. Hawks here, Dominic Montano, Hassan, Madison. A bunch of you already here. So how are you all doing today? What's up, Outlaw? Anyway, so I just pulled up ESPN here. I did want to pull up over here the Caps game just to have it over on the side, just to pay attention to it. Not going to be calling it, but I just wanted to be on the side here because they are in a 1-1 game right now in the playoffs against the Bruins. Mute that. Anyway, but yeah, let's go. All right. Well, first up is Ryan Kerrigan's gone. He is to the Eagles. And that sucks. That just sucks, right? What up, Chris? What up, Outlaw? But first off, good for Ryan Kerrigan, all right, to put it out on social media that he was not coming back prior to the team announcing that they were coming there, or somebody like Adam Schefter, I think he was actually the one who ended up reporting it. And he's like, hey, you know what? We're being honest, and we're putting it out there before the reports get out. Class act was Ryan Kerrigan, and I like that about Ryan. Okay, I hopefully a lot of you guys like that about Ryan, but he was always a class act when he was here. Always. And let's go ahead and get into some thoughts on Ryan Kerrigan, because I know a lot of people were hyping up Ryan Kerrigan, and I think a lot of people over his tenure here, I always thought he was a really, really good player. A lot of people hyped him up as like one of the best pass rushers in the league, and like they try to compare his stats and stuff like that. Like, oh, he has almost as many sacks as J.J. Watt or Von Miller or these kind of dudes. And while Ryan Kerrigan was a fantastic player as far as for the Skins, he's not an elite pass rusher, okay? And that's why it took so long for him to get signed, okay? And so when I heard that he wasn't coming back, my initial thoughts was sad because he's an all-timer, right? He's been a Skin for 10 years, and you're like, man, I would love to have him back. We're looking like we're about to start winning, and he's been here the whole time, and we're going to start winning once he goes, which was really sad. But my next thought is like, okay, that's not going to kill us, though. That's not a huge deal. Like, he wasn't even on the roster when he announced that he was going somewhere else. And we still have arguably the best defensive line. I think I would say the best defensive line. And you guys know that I'm more of the realist of the group. And I honestly don't see any other defensive line that's better than ours. Montez Sweat, Chase Young, Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, and Jonathan Allen. Not necessarily in that order, okay, Chris? Not necessarily in that order. All right? But Ryan Kerrigan, he's never had more than, I think, 13 and a half sacks. If I looked at his stats correctly earlier, I'm pretty sure the most he's ever had was 13 and a half in one season. And here it is. 13 and a half in 2014. A couple of other 13s, which is a fine number. I mean, if you get 13 and a half, that's not a bad number. I think Aaron Donald just won the MVP with 13 and a half sacks. But Aaron Donald's not an edge rusher. And edge rushers don't typically get as many sacks as the interior guys, and that's why Aaron Donald ended up winning with 13 and a half. But if you compare him to some of the other great pass rushers, even in the last 10 years, they're getting 15-plus sacks. I think J.J. Watt has more sacks than him career and has had 4 seasons more than 13 and a half, his best, in less games. Okay? In less games. And I still need to see what Ryan Kerrigan's contract is. Let me pull that up. Ryan Kerrigan over the cap. Has that come up yet for the Eagles? Because that is going to be a big tell for me. As far as should we have gone and got him, or was he actually asking for too much money? Is he up there yet? This might be like another Adam Humphrey situation where it took forever for them to update what was going on for some reason. So has the details come up? Oh, he just said Ryan Kerrigan isn't an elite pass rusher. Correct. He's not. He's not an elite pass rusher. He never was. A lot of his sacks came on hustle plays. A whole bunch of his sacks came on hustle plays, which is great. And that's something that he was elite at, was heart and hustle. The dude had a fantastic motor. But it wasn't very often that he necessarily destroyed the guy in front of him. Not saying he didn't, and he is a great pass rusher, but he's not an elite pass rusher. And the reason he has 95.5 sacks, like compared to like J.J. Watt, is J.J. Watt played way less games. Or Von Miller played way less games. And another thing that you could say great about Ryan Kerrigan was dependable. There was like 130 some odd games before he got hurt and missed a start. Right? And then he barely started. He didn't start at all last season, so he didn't start the last year and a half since he got hurt. But he was not an elite pass rusher. It's just true. And you watch him, and go watch his highlights. A lot of them are hustle sacks. The guy gets out, and he doesn't throw the ball, doesn't get rid of the ball, and Ryan Kerrigan eats him up eventually. He goes after it. But how many times when, the freaking even somewhat mobile quarterback, it doesn't have to be the top tier like Russell Wilson or Lamar Jackson. It's like Carson Wentz. Or who's another good one? I mean, even Daniel Jones somewhat, but he's more new. But even if a somewhat mobile quarterback, they were able to get around Ryan Kerrigan. And it was so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay? And that was not just him, though. That was the entire defense. And he was on a bad defense. He was the best player on a bad defense for many, 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 many years. Okay? Up until probably Jonathan Allen got here. But even then, Jonathan Allen was still only a rookie, so you probably still put Ryan Kerrigan above. And then, when these young guys started coming and getting into their groove, so probably in the last 3 years or so, he was finally not the best player on the team. He was never the best player on the team because we always had Trent Williams. And then by the time Trent Williams left, we had a better defensive line, right? So he was never the best, but he was awesome. And he was awesome, fun to watch, and he was a great Redskin. I'm sad to see him go. And when somebody in the Discord, I don't even remember who it was, but when somebody in the Discord posted that Ryan Kerrigan was going to the Eagles, that was sad. That was a little bit of a dagger. Not gonna lie, that part hurt. Everything else leading up to it, I was like, whatever. And I wanted to bring him back because I thought he would be great in rotation. But when he signed with the Eagles, that's when it was like, okay. That's just Chris talking about disrespectful. Okay, talking about disrespectful. He had to go to an in-division opponent, and then he had to post on his Instagram about how excited and how happy he is to go play for the Eagles. Fly Eagles fly, and you're just like, oh, I know business is business. That's why I need to see contract with the Eagles. See if they posted it yet. Agrees to term, 1-year deal. Does it say it all? Is it the details not out there? Yeah, this is it, right? Fly, Eagles, fly. I know you probably wasn't my favorite player over the past decade, but at Philadelphia fans, I'm fired up to be playing with you guys now. Let's effing go. Hashtag fly, Eagles, fly. And that just makes you want to just right? I mean, it's so disgusting and so, but it's business. You gotta be business. You gotta want to sell jerseys and stuff like that. So you gotta get them excited to buy your jersey or whatever. I don't even know. Is he even really going to be somebody that really sells jerseys? Are Eagles fans going to be happy to buy his jersey? I don't even know. I mean, he's 31, 32, but I don't know, man. 139 consecutive starts over his first 9 seasons, earning 4 Pro Bowl selections in that span. Why don't they show this? Like, it takes so long for us to get the details of the contract. But those are my thoughts. Outlaw King, he had a good bull rush. He was a good pass rusher. And I would even say a great pass rusher, right? Like, he was out there and he was a great pass rusher. Yeah, as Hassan said earlier, getting 95.5 sacks is no slouch. Is no, like, something to scoff at. Team leader in sacks for the Washington football team, for the Washington Redskins. Team leader. So, just, like, it's not, I'm not sitting here trying to, like, it's kind of like when a lot of people were hyping up Morgan Moses or something like that. Morgan Moses is a good right tackle. There's nothing wrong with Morgan Moses. But if you talk to some people, you would think that we had the best right tackle in the league, and I just don't believe that. A guy that gets a bunch of penalties, he's hurt a lot, like, and it's like he's not even that. It's just, he's a good right tackle. If you have him as your right tackle, you're not hurting. But it's not somebody that should be like Washington fans think that, oh, we got one of the best right tackles in the league. It's just, it's like, but they're good enough where you don't feel the need to replace them, right? Like, I'm not saying, and they're a really solid player on, like, solid piece on your team. But if either one of those kind of guys are your best player, you're hurting. And that was the fact. He was our best player for a few years, and you wonder why our defense sucked. And that's the truth. Your defense sucked. And he was your best player. Right? And it's like, and he only gave you over 13.5 sacks in the season, which is, as I said, not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. He's still a really, really good, even great pass rusher, but he's not somebody that takes a game over, and it's like somebody that we should be, like, I don't know. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But if not, it is what it is. All right. Boston right now is up 2-1 on Washington. We got a power play for Washington right now, though, but it's coming down to 5 seconds. All right. Enough about that. He was appreciated. I agree with that. He's 32. Okay, I said 31. What is Hassan saying? You guys are 99%. No, he's not. Like, come on. I would say die, Eagles, die, because they suck, but okay. Ryan went somewhere he could be appreciated. I'm happy for him. Salute. That's true. There's nothing. I don't hate Ryan, but at the same time, I just did not like him picking an NFC East opponent. Like, ugh, so gross. He's like 2 years left in him. I would love to see Vaughn and Watt on our team back then. Let's see how good they'll be. Shingman, you ignore all that, though, but it's cool. No. Okay. You put either of those guys anywhere, and they still make noise. They're still an extreme impact. Ryan Kerrigan was not an extreme impact player. Never was. Nothing like Watt and Miller. Nothing. Not even close. Isn't Miller a Super Bowl MVP? J.J. Watt has a 20-sack season? These guys were, like, phenoms at their position. Ryan Kerrigan was never anywhere close to those guys at their peak. Nowhere near close. It's just not even remotely we're not even on the same planet. Seriously. What up, Mo Balls? Can we talk about JD more? I didn't know dude had 1K scrimmage yards. Yeah, I mean, JT, I liked when we had JD. I liked when we signed JD rather last year. When I don't know if you can go back. I'm pretty sure back on the Skins of the Games days with my dad. I don't know which episode it would have been, but I'm pretty sure we talked about when we got JD McKissick, and I was like, I like JD. Like, as soon as we got him, I thought he was going to make the squad. I thought he was going to be a good third down back. You could be used as a wide receiver. I watched some of those great highlights from Seattle and Detroit. He has some incredible catches. I thought that signing was immediate, fantastic the day we did it, and he proved to be awesome, especially at the times when Gibson went down, and JD was awesome for us. He was good for 5 catches a game on average or something like that. I mean, it was crazy, especially down the stretch where it was nothing for him to get 7 catches, 75 yards out of the backfield, which was just awesome for what our team needed. And I loved it. 13 and a half sacks. 13 and a half sacks season is really good, but J.J. Watt was on another level until he started getting injured. Yeah, exactly. Ryan was the only threat, but okay, I'll deal with you on Wednesday. Oh, my Lord. I mean, we had, Brian Arakpo back in the day. Who did we have in 2014? We're looking it up. Redskins depth chart 2016. Mr. Chris Baker, Ziggy Hood, maybe, or say 2014. Sorry, that's when he got his most sacks, right? Yeah, 2014, 13 and a half. Third year in the league. That actually might be why he got his 13 and a half. Let's see here. Depth chart. Here we go. Chris Baker, Kendrick Golston, Clifton Gaithers, and Doug Worthington. So that was, we played a 3-4 back then, not a 4-3. So he was considered an outside linebacker. Keenan Robinson was the middle linebacker. Patrick Riley Jr., Ryan Kerrigan. This defense was so bad. Jarvis Jenkins, Barry Cofield. This defense was bad. Ziggy Hood, yep. Kerrigan the traitor, says Mr. Martin. We had Preston Smith for a couple years. Big Boy Baker, yep. Wasn't his nickname like Pork Chop or something? Chris Baker, Pork Chop. He was a goofy son of a gun. Yeah, this defense is bad. I remember when Will Compton came in. He put a spark. But yeah, here we go. Brian Arakpo and Trent Murphy. This defense was bad. Ryan Kerrigan was probably the best player on this defense. I agree. But still, if you stuck J.J. Watt on this team, he would still get 15 sacks. And height, he may even get more. But I bet if we went also and looked at that 13 and a half sacks, a lot of them are not blowing somebody up. It's a lot of them, like over half of them, will be hustle sacks. Or double sacks. Like 2 people got there at the same time and they pushed them into each other. It'd be different. Man, those guys bringing back bad memories. Mo Paul says that front 7 was fire. Yeah, I mean, this was not, I mean, literally all we had in 2014. 2014 was that bad year too. Weren't we like 3-14 or something? 3-13 rather. 2014. This was Mike Shanahan's last year, and then This is Jay Gruden's first year. 2013 was Shanahan's last year. Tyler Columbus as our right tackle. Chris Chester, Corey Lichtensteiger. I remember him. Sean Laval, the swinging door. Trent Williams. Morgan Moses was the swing tackle then. Oh, yeah, Mr. Darrell Young. Probably our last fullback ever. Who in the world carries a fullback? Nobody. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Ryan Kerrigan. Yeah, Deshaun Jackson. That was a nice little receiving core, though. That was a nice little receiving core. Good old Pierre. Oh, Santana Moss was still on that team? He wasn't doing anything then. That's funny. But Deshaun Jackson, Pierre Garcon. Oh, gosh. Andre Roberts. Ryan Grant. The dude could dig out a safety. Talk Desmond Ridder to Washington. I am not getting into next year's draft yet. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Good old Colt McCoy, the frickin' football player. Well, any Hooters. What else did I have that I wanted to talk about? The Bobby McCain signing. Or McClain? McCain, right? Bobby McCain. Yeah, let's look at his stats. Somebody was like, hey, he's going to get a bunch of interceptions for us. A bunch. The most he ever had in a single season was 2. Not that the Dolphins' defense was necessarily good, though. The Dolphins' defense was not necessarily good. And his combine results aren't too long ago. Let's take a look at him. Ran a 4.51. It's fine. It's not blazing, but plenty fast enough for the free safety spot. They called him a corner in the draft. So he's kind of a... I think that's what Ron said he liked about him, is position flex. Is he can play corner, like nickel, and he can play free and a little bit of strong. 36-inch vert, not bad, nothing great, but, solid. He's only 5'9.5", though. He's a little short at $195. Went to Memphis. What year did he go to Memphis? Finished in 2015. I watched a little bit of his stats. I saw him drop a pick. Highlights, rather. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about Bob McCain? Jared says, dude is a backup. Oh, my goodness. What's good about him is that we got a guy that actually has kind of, played the position, I guess, and who started in the position. But I did look at his PFF, and I wasn't necessarily thrilled with him at that point either. I think the highest I saw was maybe in the high 60s, 62, 63, not even high 60s, 57. Okay, we had a 76.4 in 2017. What did this 2017 Dolphins depth chart look like? Oh, 2017 Dolphins. I didn't pick Dolphins. Excuse me. Let's take a look here. Miami Dolphins depth chart, 2017. What was this defense like? Ndamukong Suh was there. Cameron Wake was really good. Kiko Alonso, I don't think was bad for them then. How was Byron Maxwell as a cornerback? I don't remember. Xavier Howard? That's not who I'm thinking of, I don't think. I think it's somebody different. Yeah, so he's a nickel corner here. Oh, so is that why he got the higher grade? Maybe he's a better nickel corner than... He's maybe a better nickel corner than a free safety. Maybe everybody thinks we're bringing him to be a free safety, but maybe he is actually trying to vie for maybe that third corner spot. I know Chris really likes St. Juice now, St. Bust, but maybe because this is the last time PFF graded him actually decent, was when he played nickel corner. But then again, maybe he played more free safety, and this is just the depth chart, and it's like this is the beginning of the year depth chart, so I don't know. Yeah, this is this is early. So this is just projected out. Was he... So this is like right after the draft. Was he just drafted this year? No, he was drafted in 2016. So they already should have had an idea of where he was playing. But yeah, I'm not sure about Bobby McCain. I don't, what's nice is that he's going to have the best defense in front of him that he's ever played with. Has somebody said that already? Our defense had holes in it, and we still were a top 3. True. We got better at every level of our defense, and we are already top 3. The one thing, let's see. We definitely got a better linebacker, obviously, with Jamin. We got a better corner with William Jackson. That's awesome. Cameron Crowe will have another year under his belt. Obviously, Chase Young will have another year. The whole defensive line will have another year under the belt, which should help. We'll get Matt Ioannidis back, which is nice. The one thing that we're losing that I don't know how well we fixed is, honestly, Ryan Kerrigan. And he was great as a rotational guy. He was great. I loved it. You know, it's like, yes, we're getting a downgrade from Montez Sweat and Chase Young, but it's not such a significant downgrade that you're worried about it. Wait a minute. Did the Caps game already end? Uh-oh. What was the final score of the Caps game? I thought it was earlier in the game than that for some reason. NHL playoffs is going on right now. NHL playoffs. And they're way down here. They're under the, I don't even know the UCL, La Liga. I think that's the Premier League, I guess. It's soccer. I guess it's a bunch of soccer. Is like it's higher than AHL. That's funny. No, it's only the end of the first. So why are they showing me? Oh, I guess they're just showing some of that game during the break. So it's 2-2 now for the Capitals. That's good. It's good. It's good stuff. I hope we miss the playoffs. No, I don't. I definitely don't. I always want to make the playoffs. Always want to make the playoffs. Anyway, I also want to say this. I think I said it in the beginning when I was muted, so I just want to make everybody know, is that I plan on going live every day at 8 to 11. And we may be doing a bunch of different stuff. Who knows? I don't know day to day. But it might be something like this where I'm talking to you guys, chatting it up, talking my thoughts about what's going on in current day sports. It could be calling a game play-by-play, and maybe I'll start it. I want to start every day at 8, so maybe I'll pick a game that starts at 8:30 or 9, and we'll get into there to do that. I might start asking people to come on the show, maybe get some of the community that has invited me on their shows. I can invite them on to my show, aka our show. And then I'm still doing the Chris and Tim podcast every day at 8, so that's a part of this window now. So everything I fit in, I'm going to try to fit into this window. I did talk to my buddy KP. If you go back into the channel log, you can find the show 94 Feet. And my buddy KP is a basketball guy, and so we may start doing something like that, maybe even bring it back tomorrow to talk a little basketball, a little NBA playoffs for that. He texted me saying, hey, you want to bring back 94 Feet for a special series during the playoffs? I said, hey, maybe. So maybe we'll do something like that. So, and not every day. Sorry, did I say every day? I keep saying it every day. That's not the one I want to say. I don't want to say every day because I want to say every weekday. So, and then obviously during the football season, I'll be doing still the Sundays and doing every Redskins game, every Sunday night, Thursday night, and Monday night game. So we'll still be doing things like that. But as far as like, as long as there's nothing like spectacular going on throughout the weekend, I will not be live streaming on the weekends, but live streaming on the weekdays from 8 to 11. So Monday through Friday, we will be here streaming, and I'll leave the weekends to do other things or whatever it may be. And then my goal is probably try to like post snippets of this maybe the next day if I can snip out something. I think it'll be a fun conversation. Anyway, so overall, I think the Bobby McCain signing is fine. Let's see here. I wanted to see what the cap hit was for him. Do we know that yet? We might not. But at this point, we probably should. Right? Probably should by this point. Probably just got to look it up directly. Probably going to miss his name if I don't see it right away. Bobby McCain contract. Okay, we don't know. We don't know yet. I can't imagine it being that much. Also, it's only a 1-year deal, so how bad can it hurt us? You know, we got to spend the money now. That is what it is. Okay. So something a little not Washington related, but I wanted to talk about it, is Tim Tebow signing with the Jaguars. Why is there so much vitriol over Tim Tebow's potential Jaguars camp invite? Has he not even gotten invited? Tim Tebow signing with Jaguars would eviscerate Urban Meyer's credibility, which is a very strange take. I completely disagree with these guys. I completely disagree. First of all, they're doing something that they should have done with Tim Tebow years ago. Okay? And that's move him to another position, not quarterback. Okay? He stuck in his mind that he was going to stay at quarterback, and he was not good enough to play quarterback. Okay? But what Tim Tebow brings to your football team is the locker room presence. Nobody works harder than a guy like Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is a guy that comes into your locker room and will have no ifs, ands, or buts about telling you need to work harder, coming in and outworking you to make you want to work harder. He is a guy that is going to come in and bring a nice, we talk about it here all the time in Washington, culture. Urban Meyer, new head coach, he wants to bring in culture. And Tim Tebow, still a fantastic athlete. He is aging now. You can see he's 33, so I don't see him going to be in the league for a long time. And he may not even make the team. Okay, he may not even make the team. Last I heard, he was the 4th tight end on the depth chart. So he may not even end up making the team. So all this hoopla over terrible credibility, terrible decision, blah, 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 this is garbage. Who are you going to give that spot to anyway? Right? And you're bringing in a guy that is awesome for your locker room. Awesome. I don't know if anybody that has ever said anything negative about Tim Tebow's personality. Tim Tebow on the field has had a lot of problems, right? Because I don't think he was a very good quarterback. I think he was a miracle run. You know, the dude outworks you, man. And if you give him a window, he's going to try to take advantage of it every day. But I think this was actually, if they actually do it, I don't even know if they've actually technically offered him a spot on the roster yet. Did they? I thought they had done it, but now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure. Holding pattern continues Jaguars. Holding pattern will be a maybe after a chat Sunday. I don't know. But I think bringing this guy in is not a bad thing. I really don't. And I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but they could do a lot worse things than bring in Tim Tebow. Okay? And it's just a culture move, man. It's a culture move. And I think he's going to be a very, very positive influence on a guy like Trevor Lawrence. Not technically, not like, oh, here's what you're supposed to do in these situations. Not a guy that's like, oh, he's going to, I mean, he's got knowledge. He's been, even after the game, he's been a part of the game, an analyst and everything like that. So he'll give him some knowledge about just the game, but it's not necessarily for that, but a guy that he will teach Trevor Lawrence a work ethic like you've never seen. There will be no better example today that Urban Meyer couldn't have brought in for Trevor Lawrence. None. And so that's why I'm completely fine with this. I think the hoopla over this signing was absolutely ridiculous. If they signed to try to still go play quarterback, I would understand this a whole lot more. But imagine hearing this on the play-by-play, okay? Imagine hearing this. You hear, oh, end around to Tim Tebow. Wait a minute. He's passing it the other way. Trevor Lawrence going downfield. I could see a trick play here. Tim Tebow to Trevor Lawrence down the sideline would be an incredible, like, that would be an awesome call. I hope that happens on like a Thursday night game because I would love to make that call. That would be fantastic. But as I said, he's still a long shot. According to these things, he hasn't even like got on the team yet, so he might not even be a part of it. the backlash might actually not do anything for him. And like this idea of a distraction, no, he's not going to be. I mean, like the media is going to run with what the media is going to run with. The media is always going to be a distraction. Is he going to be a distraction in the locker room? Heck no. Absolutely not. This guy is a 2-time national champion, okay? He knows what it takes to win. He won a playoff game when he had no business winning a playoff game. All right? This guy is just, he would be awesome. A distraction. That's just, why would he be a distraction? I don't understand what their thought process is to think that Tim Tebow would be a distraction for this team. It just makes no sense other than the media. But the media is going to make a distraction out of everything. Out of everything. When has the media not made a distraction? Right? I mean, it makes, I don't know. This, who cares? Luzza, what up? Hi, Tim. We are tied 2-2 with the Bruins. Yes, I have it tabbed up here. I am definitely keeping an eye on the game. So, but yes, I am keeping tabs on it for sure. And if something happens, I will keep it updated. They have way too long of breaks, okay? They legitimately hold it for like 20, 25 minutes. I don't know. I think we need to shorten these breaks up a little bit, but that's just me. I know it's a hectic sport, though. Who knows? Kelvin Benjamin, a.k.a. Biscuit, is back. Great segue into the next topic, okay? And I heard Kelvin Benjamin to the Giants sign wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin and Corey Clement. Oh, a nice little third down back potential. Corey Clement, I actually don't think that's a bad signing at all. But Kelvin Benjamin and wide receiver turned tight end. Kelvin Benjamin is a wide receiver, non-threat. Okay? Irrelevant. Not worried about it. I mean, they already have way too many receivers. Kelvin Benjamin as a tight end. Hold up. Now, obvious question. Can he block? Can he be an inline blocker with the offensive line? That is yet to be seen. And that's going to be make or break him when it comes to it. But they already have Kyle Rudolph, and they still have Stonehand McGee, Evan Ingram. But bringing this guy into the mix, if he can just become anything of a blocker, this guy could be a fantastic matchup problem inside. A big body dude. You can see here, 6'5", 245. We'll see when he comes into camp, because that one time he came into camp, he was probably like 280. But 6'5", 245. Let's just say he's coming into shape for some reason. Huge body dude. What was his combine results, I wonder? Let's take a look. Combine results. A 4.61 40-yard dash. As a receiver, you too slow, bro. As a tight end, that's pretty darn good. Only 13 reps on the bench. Granted, hopefully he has gained weight. Hopefully that maybe has turned into a little bit more strength. You'd like to see that higher, especially for a tight end that needs to try to block. That needs to be higher. A 4.39 and a 7.33, not great. Meh on the quickness. But for a tight end, these things aren't bad. So, yeah, like if you look at these things as just a wide receiver, they're not good enough. But if you can move him to tight end, he's going to be a problem. If he could just be a blocking tight end at all. Oh, my God. The Wonderlic, he got a 7? Who's got the lowest score on the Wonderlic? Wonderlic is kind of like a competence score, like a, I don't know if you necessarily say it's like an intelligence, but it's kind of, it might be. Like it's kind of like the IQ of the NFL, I'm pretty sure. Lowest Wonderlic scores. Vince Young was a 6. What did he get? He didn't get a 50. Oh, highest. Oh, he got a 50. That's awesome. Jeez Louise. Oh, there's one at each level? Or what? Okay, so we got a couple of fours. Couple of fours. That seems to be the lowest. A janitor's a 14. A janitor is a 14 Wonderlic. Okay? He is barely half as smart enough to be a janitor. Like, let's see. Does it give us, like, a description of what the Wonderlic actually is? Wonderlic scores. While most NFL prospects flex their muscles on the field, combined try to dazzle the scouts, their brains will come under a different kind of scrutiny with the Wonderlic. The Wonderlic test is similar to an IQ test. Okay, so it is like an IQ test. Created in 1936 by E.F. Wunderlich to measure general cognitive ability in math, vocabulary, and reasoning. It was used by the Navy during World War II to determine candidates for pilot training and navigation. It was Tom Landry, two-time Super Bowl champ, as a head coach of the Cowboys and innovator of the new popular 4-3 defense, started using the Wonderlic test in the 1970s to evaluate players. With the success Landry had, many teams began to follow suit, and now it's regular practice in the NFL to draft prospects to take the test. Kelvin Benjamin. That is not good enough if you are Kelvin Benjamin. Not good enough. Hence why he came into freaking camp that one year, 290. I mean, come on, bro. Like, I mean, obviously it's just a laziness thing if you just come in that heavy, but there's an intelligence thing too, where it's like, bro, you're a freaking football player. This gets paid millions of dollars to take care of your body. If you want that money and you want to continue to have a job, you need to work at it. Jeez Louise, bro. That is an incredibly low Wonderlic test. But anyway, that's not even something that I thought I was going to stumble upon. But that's one of the lowest I had seen. Apparently the lowest anybody's ever gotten is a 4. Ryan Fitzpatrick, though, Mr. Harvard grad, genius. 48 out of possible 50 on the Wonderlic. That's who we got behind center. There you go. Ben Watson, interesting. Okay, cool. I didn't know Ben Watson had such a high Wonderlic score. That's really interesting. Is he still in the league? 2004? When did Ben Watson retire? He was in the league up until pretty recently. Let's just take a look at the stats. When was his last year? Yeah, 2019 was his last year. And I bet it was that brain of his that got him on a bunch of teams. Because he doesn't, I mean, he was like a decent tight end back in the day. I mean, nothing crazy. You can see his stats here. There was nothing spectacular. But you thought he had potential. I remember sometimes in like having him in fantasy football wasn't a bad thing. Like you can see here in New England, he had 5 touchdowns, only 404 yards. Still nothing great, but only started 7 games. But yeah, this is interesting. And maybe that's why he was such a smart guy, good teammate, could do a lot. Interesting. Very interesting. I wasn't looking at that, but now I got to pay attention to that. Who has a high Wonderlic? Actually, you know what? Let's go look at all of our pro day results. It should be on Combine, actually. Hold up. Actually, let's go back here. Can I just search it right from the website? Player search. Here it is. Let's look up Jamin Davis. No. Thought they would still. I know it's not technically the Combine, but they usually have the Pro Day scores too. You can see here. So I was just curious. Okay, hold on. Jamin Davis Wonderlic score. Do they make him take it? I guess they didn't make this year's the 2021 Wonderlic scores NFL. Oh, they didn't make him take the Wonderlic test. We went to scale down medical scouting combine and took the Wonderlic test. Oh. That wasn't nearly as many players as it would have usually take during the full-blown scouting combine. Interesting. I feel like people like St. Juice and Dax Milne and maybe Shaka Tony. I feel like those would have been the three guys from this year's. Oh, and probably, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe John Bates. I don't know. Samuel Cosme does not strike me as a really smart guy. He doesn't. Didn't Justin Fields score high on the Wonderlic test? Did he? I don't. Did Justin Fields take it? Justin Fields Wonderlic score. Oh, historic test score is a big deal. Performance on the aptitude test out of 6,500 professional athletes. What did he get? I feel like Mac Jones did not get a high Wonderlic score. That's just not. Mac Jones was not it. Well, I don't see it, boys. I don't see it. But I don't know. But anyway, what's up, Pro Tech? How you doing? How are you doing today? Nats down 4-3 against the Cubs. Oh man, this guy, was he having a good pitching day? I thought about picking up the pitcher for the Braves. No, wait. They must have changed pitchers. Oh, he must be pitching tomorrow. That's what it is. I got you. Never mind. I'm well, but you're the man, Tim. Well, I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. We've been having a good, chill conversation today about different topics. What else did I have on this list? Do I have anything else? Oh, here was an interesting conversation. I saw it on. I didn't actually listen to their take, so I don't know what they thought. But it was like when I first logged in to ESPN, the question asked on First Take was, who's more dangerous in a one-game situation? Okay, so we're only playing one game, but who's more dangerous? LeBron or Steph Curry? While I wait for you guys to answer that, I want to talk to DRG. Yeah, DRG, yes, I am watching the NHL playoffs. I got it over here on the side. I see 2-2, 13:38 to go in the second period. Either retire a hero or live long enough to be a villain. Who are you talking about? That's of course you're talking about Ryan Kerrigan. What do you mean? Who are you talking about? Because he lived long enough to be a villain. He went to the terrible, terrible, terrible Eagles. Can pigs fly, Tim? Huh? Pigs cannot fly. Unfortunately, pigs are one of the few animals that are bigger than me. So, what are your thoughts on the Charles Leno Jr.? Charles Leno Jr., I didn't make a video on that, but I'll give you my thoughts now. No problem. I think he's an awesome swing tackle. All right. And if he ends up starting, I'd be happy for him. You know, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think either one, if him or Cornelius Lucas gets the start. Whoever wins out, I think it's awesome. I think it's a fantastic, fantastic move for both teams. But I think that was an awesome signing, and I don't think he's a great left tackle. Like, I don't think he's like a future of our left tackle spot by any means, but I think he's a solid guy that whichever he does, it's great. So you're saying LeBron expert for a one-game situation, which is an odd question to say, but I think the one-game aspect of it gives me Steph Curry. And Steph Curry is a guy that if he gets hot, Steph Curry is just unstoppable. He could shoot from anywhere. He can dribble between four of you and still get a shot off. Like, and yeah, I'm not sitting here saying like when LeBron's on, you can stop him. That's fine. I mean, if anybody's on, it's gonna be fantastic, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and act like LeBron sucks or nothing like that. But LeBron is like a little bit of a different beast, I feel like, and he has improved his shot in his older age. So there you go. That's fair. That's fair. But what Steph Curry brings to the table, dude, like, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous what he could bring. And so is LeBron. LeBron's ridiculous too. I'm not saying he isn't, but it's just, I love that idea. Like, I think that if you gave me one game, I'm going Steph. If you give me one game. But if you give a 7-game series, now give me LeBron. Because LeBron is going to be more consistent. Obviously, he's not shooting threes all the time, so he's going to be having a more consistent frame of, okay, I can score this many points. He's also going to get more rebounds. He could get just as many assists, if not more assists, than Steph Curry. So over a 7-game series, I'll take LeBron. But in a 1-game scenario, I think I would take Steph Curry. That's just me. So what do you think we do with Sam Cosmi now? Sam Cosmi is a very interesting situation because I was not impressed with him when I watched his tape. When I went back and watched his tape the day after, I was not thrilled, to be very honest. This guy, to me, does not strike me as a top-tier left tackle. He doesn't. And I don't think he's necessarily the future of our left tackle spot. I wouldn't mind if he replaces Morgan Moses in the future as our right tackle. But it's also possible he's not got the longest arms. It's possible that they move him inside. But this year, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He is depth. He is not a starter at all. Not starting. Okay? He is a depth offensive lineman. And I think he's a solid depth offensive lineman. But if he is your starting left tackle, your number one left tackle, I think that's a big, big problem. DRG, is he better than Darrisaw? Darrisaw's problem is he's the quintessential prototype as far as the size, the makeup, the appearance of a left tackle. And my problem with Darrisaw is I see a bust, honestly. Like, if you put Sam Cosmi's, like, I don't know if you want to say that. Let's put it this way. If both of them were there at pick number 51, I'd probably take Darrisaw. So, yeah, I would not say that Cosmi is better than Darrisaw. Now, I would say Cosmi at 51 is better than Darrisaw at 19. But if Darrisaw was at 51, I think that's a good scoop. Now, the problem with Darrisaw is he needs to be coached up. That's his big thing, okay? And he also got to get a little bit more dog in him, right? Like, I think he's strong enough. I think he's got, like, there's times where he just waylays a dude, but there's times that I see him loaf. Like, especially getting up to the second level, like, he kind of, like, taps his feet. I don't know if he doesn't trust his speed, like, if he thinks people are going to go around him, so he kind of tries to wait for it. But also, I just saw a guy that just does not understand the position. He needed to be coached up big time. Big time to me. And, like, he just didn't understand who to block. Like, I played tight end in college, so I was in the offensive line room a lot because we ran the ball a lot. So I understand the run scheme even better than I do the pass game. But, like, when I sat there and thought, okay, so I watched a play, and I see it's a run play to a certain side. Now, if you just gave me the lineup, and you told me, okay, it's going to be run to the right, I could draw up how I imagine it would be blocked. And to a pretty accurate degree, depending on the scheme. Obviously, now if they're doing a zone blocking scheme, it's going to be different. But a power O scheme is pretty common. Like, it's not a whole lot of different ways you do it. There's some, but you get the idea. And especially after I see who's pulling, because I'll start the play. That's a big deal. So, like, if both the left and if we're running left and both the right guard and the right tackle pull, that's going to be a whole different blocking scheme than if just the right guard pulls. So, and when I was drawing it out, and my thought process of who everybody's supposed to block, Darisaw was almost never blocking the guy that he was supposed to be blocking. Now, sometimes he would block a dude and waylay him, and it kind of looks good on film. Like, you put him on your highlight tape because you just blew up a guy. But that wasn't your dude. And since you didn't block the correct dude, now the pulling guard doesn't have the speed to get up to the next level to then the linebacker ends up making the play on the running back. So you kind of looked good by waylaying a dude, but you didn't do what you were supposed to do, and then it cost you the play. Right? And I've also seen where running backs kind of bail them out. The running backs just make a guy miss or do something crazy, like stay on their feet in some wild way, and then it's like, okay, well, the play worked, so it must have been designed, and he waylaid a dude. So awesome. But my problem with him is he didn't seem to understand who to block. So if you coach him up, I would have taken Darisaw over Cosme, personally. But that's my thoughts. Hassan, what's up? Tim, I'm watching Louis T's podcast, and he's ranking best wide receivers list, and the Rams were 7th, and he said the best part of waking up and Rams Cooper Kupp are Rams Cooper Kupp. I think I understand. The Empire, what's up? Madison Roach, Angel sick with a nosebleed. Ooh, that sucks because I know I've been talking to him. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for letting me know that that's why he's not streaming. Not if I'm the Sith Lord. Like Darth Maul. Look, the whole time you're talking about Star Wars. That's hilarious. Tim, the next Darth Vader. Uh-oh. I'm afraid to give Tim force powers. Cosme is a heck of an athlete. That's true. Cosme is an athlete. There's nothing wrong with that. Yo, Tim, I think we'll be okay without Ryan Kerrigan. He's a lock for Ring of Honor in Washington. Absolute lock. Absolute lock. There's no doubt about it. He's the leading all-time sack leader for Washington. He was a model citizen. He was always there for us. He was the face of the franchise for years. My wife's favorite player. When I told her that he was leaving, she was so sad that he's not coming back. She's like, why? Did I do something wrong? I didn't go to a game. Maybe that's why I didn't want to, right? But obviously she doesn't believe that. But anyway, he's just a clear lock. Definitely a clear lock. But as far as Cosme, yes, Cosme is a fantastic athlete, okay? There's nothing wrong with him as far as speed goes and quickness. Now, if I remember, his anchor is a question for me. I don't know how strong he needs to get stronger. He needs to put a little weight on, which will hurt his speed a little bit, but I don't care about it so much. I think he'll still be able to move around fine. But his weight needs to go up. Needs to, in my opinion, in order to succeed at the next level. And another thing, I think it was with him, I think he needed to keep his feet better in the run game. Seemed to be a little sketchy. No, screw you, DRG. I hope the Pins lose. Anyone in this chat want the smoke in NFC Fantasy? NFC Fantasy? Oh, that's right. Chris did send me a invite. That's true. To join a fantasy football league. Inquire Chris to see if there's room in the fantasy league. I hope Cosme can put cosmic blocks on opposing linemen this season. Well done. Well done. Well played. Well played. Caps are kind of trash. You're kind of trash, DRG. That's just the facts of the matter right now. Is you're being kind of trash. Okay, it's kind of a trash take. All right, that's just the truth of the matter here. That's just how I feel. I'm the one who made it, Tim. I'm chopped liver. Oh yeah, and talk to Spoiled. That's true. You're right. Thank you, Spoiled. That was very, very rude of me. Very, very rude. Talk to Spoiled and Chris. Either one. Message them directly on the Discord to potentially join the Fantasy Football League. Who won the East? Who cares? Okay? Who cares who won the East? All that matters is who wins the championship. Okay? That's all that matters. And some people believe this is the best Caps team of all time. We'll see. We will see. I want to see the standings. Did the Pens end up taking first? No. Yes. Yes, they did. Excuse me. Do they not do... Oh, hold on. Do they not do conferences anymore in NHL? Did they get rid of the conferences? Interesting. So now there's 4... How does the playoffs work? How are they doing the playoffs this year? East Division. So you do a division round. So 8 teams make the playoffs. Central. North. What's this? North. West. I'm confused. No, it's just this weird year. This year. Okay, I got you. Somebody just got to my house. Ruby's letting me know. How was my MLB fantasy? Thanks for asking. Let's take a look. I did take my first L this last week, and my opponent was solid. He was the second place team, but my team just completely flopped. Okay, and I mean, it was embarrassing how bad they flopped. Like, real bad. Okay? It was not okay what they did. They flopped hard. If I look here at scoreboard, go back to week 6 and move to 5-1. But you can see here, I mean, I would have lost to quite a few teams. I mean, Steroid Boys, who's last or a terrible place, he scored more than me. Pete Weiland Wheeler, who's I think 4th place right now, he scored more than me. So I would have lost to a few teams when I was just crushing everybody. I was the most points, but I ended up losing to the second place team, my buddy Zach, Pretty Boy. So we're now tied atop the leaderboards. He is technically in first place now because he has more total points, not by a whole lot. Yeah, only by 9. He only has beaten me by 9 total points for the year, but that's. So we're right there neck and neck, and we're crushing anybody else that's not even close. But King's Axel, my buddy Zach's brother, holy crap. He crushed last week. Absolutely destroyed. You can see here, it's 580 something I think he got. 585, which is phenomenal. And I think it was the week before I got 602, maybe? 604 is what I ended up with, which is the high for the league, not including week 1, because week 1 was weird because there was 11 days in week 1, so I scored the most with 823 in week 1. But after that, I don't think anybody else has gotten 600, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, 481 was a solid week. Not great. Pretty Boys outscored me again. But I think week 4 I outscored him. Yeah, 502, solid. Yeah, I outscored the Pretty Boy when he lost this week, I think. Yeah, he lost. Embarrassing. Because he didn't start enough pitchers. Then 604 was just unbelievable. That's like super good. That's like, well, I don't know what to compare it to in fantasy because it depends on your scoring system. But do you get the idea? But yeah. My dog's scaring you. Sorry about that, buddy. Hey, Tim, one of my cousins had a bear in his house. Holy crap. He told me the first thing he said is, "It's your house now." It's your house now and you just leave. That's hilarious. They changed the divisions to lessen travel. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So how many teams made the playoffs? Now I got to look at the playoff bracket. And also, like, how many games is this first series? Is it only like a best of 5 or something? Or is it all of them best of 7? What's the series like? Let's take a look. Okay. Full brackets. Okay, so we have a lot of teams making the playoffs. Holy crap. 16 teams making the playoffs. That's a lot. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. After a 56-game sprint, COVID-related delays, the 29th is officially here. Okay. Let's take a look. What's the rules, man? Here's how they work. 4 teams from each division advance to the Stanley Cup playoffs. First round matchups will be 1 and 4 versus 2 and 3. That makes sense. The first round winners in each division will then face off to determine the division championship. Once the 4 division winners are crowned, they'll meet in their Stanley Cup semifinals. Seeding for this round will be based on regular season point totals. The semifinals will meet in the Stanley Cup. So it's kind of like a March Madness feel, which is cool. It's pretty sweet. And it is 7-game series. Holy crap. That's the same every year with 16 teams. I know, it's so many. It's a lot. Obviously, NBA does the same thing. Isn't that more than half? I think there's only 30 NHL teams. I know there's 30 NBA teams. How many NHL teams are there? There's not that many NHL teams. 30? It's like way too many. I think there's too many. Tim, if a bear get in your house, will you shoot it? Be honest. Will I shoot it? I mean, yeah, I don't own a gun, but if I had a gun and a bear came in my house, yes. I mean, should I not? That doesn't make sense. Well, me and Chris playing a joint effort. Good. Philly won. Philly won. I'm not sure what you mean about that. Philly who? Philly won what? The teams only played in their division this year? The teams only played people in their division? Is that true? Is that real? Their whole schedule was just teams within their division? They played each team in their division 8 times. So there's 7 other teams. So there's 8 teams in each division. So there's 32? So there's 32 teams. Yeah. Okay, so 32 teams. They played them all 7 times each. Interesting. Well, we have a solid division, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams above 500. Not including the overtime losses. They only have 4 teams. Oh, they only have 7. They only have 7 teams anyway. We had 8. So we easily had the toughest division then. The Kraken will make it 32 next year. The Seattle Kraken, I gotcha. Did you hear about us getting a new field? I mean, I've known that that's happening for a while, but is that actually like, do they come up with news on that? A football team new field. Announces FedEx will have full. Nope, never mind. Hold up. Washington football team begins first major reconstruction. Interesting. Of FedEx Field's grass surface. Blech. Well, stupid. The Athletic makes me try to be a subscriber, but after years of concerns about the viability and safety of its playing surface, not to mention truckloads of jokes about dirt and spray paint, the Washington football team is finally digging into the problem. But it will begin replacing more than a foot of grass and soil at FedEx Field this week in the first reconstruction of its kind since the stadium opened in 1997. The project is expected to take approximately 2 months And the team NFL's or the team officials say it should allow the grass to hold up through the end of the team's lease at the stadium in 2027. Interesting. The North is all the Canadian teams, so they didn't have to come to us. The North, huh? Yup. Oh, interesting. From the looks of it, though, well, I guess we have like the couple of like trash teams at the bottom, but like the top teams are all solid, right? I mean, that was a tough division. Or is that just me? You should be ashamed for not respecting animals. Okay, if I went into the woods, and I saw a cave, and I walked into the cave, and there was a bear, and the bear woke up, got mad, and messed me up, right? And attacked me. Wouldn't you have said that was my stupid fault for walking into his house? Like, don't walk into someone's house and expect them not to fight back. Like, not to do something stupid. Right? Like, if you walk into my house, then you started the problem, and now it's my job to take care of the problem. Right? So I don't understand the problem. So each division will have a team in the conference finals. That's cool. That is actually kind of cool. I kind of like the format. I think the format's kind of cool. I like the NCAA feel kind of to it. So hey, there you go. The Canadian teams suck, but this year they're automatically get to the conference finals. Yeah. True. Well, the Leafs actually weren't. The Leafs a couple years ago were a nice young team, but the rest of the teams, yeah, this is. I think Winnipeg had a good year a couple years ago or something like that. I used to like the Canucks. What was his name? Luongo. I played a lot of 2011 NHL, and Luongo was the goalie there, and he was one of the best goalies in the league at the time. It's boring playing the same teams all season. I agree with that. Who would we have to make bangers if Tim got eaten by a bear? Who would we have to make bangers? That's true. Animals owned all this land before humans, let's be honest. Well, not bears. When were bears made before humans? You don't know that. Or Homo sapiens or bears made first? Is that an answerable question? When were bears created? I guess I gotta be more specific. 30 million years ago. 30 million years ago. Okay, when did Homo sapiens start running the world? Homo sapiens first walked Earth. Homo sapiens first modern humans evolved from their hominid predecessors between 200 and 300,000 years ago. So hey, Spoiled was right. The bears first appeared on Earth. Where did the bear really come from? The evolution of bears, as we know them, started around 30 million years ago. The ancestors involved. No. I don't care what their ancestors were. I want to know, when did bears? When were they first here? Evolution of bears. Some canine species resembled bears. We refer to them as bear dogs or amphicyonidae. You say it. Hold up. Apparently, real bears can ultimately be traced to the oldest genus, the Ursavus, which was roughly the size of a sheepdog and had evolved from the canine predecessor. I don't know. Tim is Tink Foreman from a bear to a muscular hyena with the food he's been posting. Yes, that is the goal, except I don't think hyenas are very muscular. But I did hit the gym for the first time today, probably since college. I think since college. I hit the gym for the first time today. And yeah, it's about time to start hitting the gym because, man, am I out of shape. All right, I only did about 25 minutes of the treadmill, and I like the speed interval. I don't know if you guys ever done the speed interval, but the speed interval is where it's at. It's a good workout. I don't know if you ever done it, but basically you walk for a little bit and then I did 5 minutes of walking, then I do 1 minute of running, and then 1 minute of walking, and you alternate up until 20 minutes, and then I finish it off with 5 minutes of walking. So I did a mile and a half, day one, mile and a half, and it was a lot for me. Okay, I'm fat and out of shape. It was bad, but I did hit the bench press, which was fun. I hit the what do you call it? I did some triceps, and I did some back. I just did one for each thing. So I did bench for chest. I did a little bit of tries, and then I did what do you call them? Where's that motion? Flies for back. And then so Wednesday, I'm gonna go 3 times a week. Wednesday is going to be my leg day, so I'll do 3 different leg workouts. Probably something for the quads, something for the hammies, and something for the calves, I imagine. And then just 3 workouts, just 3 lifts, okay, each day, and that's it. I'm in and out of the gym within an hour, back home, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. James, what up, James? I don't know how I feel about this season with the hard schedule we have and that defense that seems to be terrible every year, and Carr is going to be running up for his life. Yeah, let's take a look at the Oakland, just kidding, Las Vegas Raiders. Let's take a look at this. Oh, my God. You guys got Trevon Merrick. Oh, I wanted Trevon Merrick. You got my boy, dude. You got my boy. Let's take a look here. Okay. So, this is the schedule here. We have 17-game schedule. So, we got Ravens week 1. Ouch. Okay. Steelers week 2. Ouch. Dolphins week 3. Ouch. Then you got the Chargers. Maybe. It could be tough. Then you got the Bears. If Justin Fields starts, ouch, because they have a great defense. Broncos might be your easiest game out of the first 6, depending on what they can get out of Drew Lock. You got the Eagles, so that's easy. That's good. Giants, that's tough. Chiefs, you know that's tough. Bengals, Joe Burrow, she'll be back. That's a lot of receivers over there. Jeez Louise. Then you got the Cowboys with Dak Prescott back. Then you got us. That's a loss. Just know. Then you got the Chiefs. Then you got the Browns. Back to the Broncos. Then the Colts. And then finishing at the Chargers. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm sorry, dude. You're not good. You're a top 5 pick. You are a top 5 pick. And you know what? That could be huge. That could be huge. I hope you guys win no more than 4 games. No more than 4 games. And then we get Derek Carr as our veteran quarterback. And you guys can go get whatever rookie you want. High caliber rookie. You guys go for it. But then we end up with Derek Carr. And then that is our quarterback for the next 5 years or something. We give him a nice 4-year contract here over in Washington. Not super expensive. He comes here. And then boom, baby, boom. That could be fantastic. 5-12, yeah, maybe it's bad. I think they're a top 5 pick. It's bad. DRG says 4-13. I agree. I mean, that's just a brutal schedule. I mean, to me, mathematically, I think you guys have the hardest schedule. I mean, even you just hold up. Yeah, it's the second hardest schedule. The only one reason the Steelers beat you is because they have to play their division twice. But you have to play their division also. Jeez Louise, man. We have the 9th. Bucks have the 31st. Oh, yeah. The rich get richer, right? And then the Colts have a weak schedule. I think the Colts will be right back in the playoffs. Dolphins have a weak schedule. Yeah, man. Yeah. The NFL hates the Raiders. It's just, you're in a tough division. Not super tough, but tough enough. James, on the bright side, if you guys go 4-13, 5-12, you most likely will get your franchise QB. Exactly. I thought the Steelers have the hardest schedule. Yes, that is what happens. Is they're neck and neck. Browns, where are the Browns? Middle of the pack, maybe? No, Browns are down here. They have a somewhat easier schedule. There you go, expert. Why do Bucks get an easier schedule? Easy schedule to fudge? Well, first of all, they play our division. Okay, so that's easy enough. And then I think they probably play the Colts division, and that's the next easiest division, I think. Fun fact: an extinction of a top predator can have a nudge effect on the a huge effect on the natural order. I believe that. The Steelers schedule. Yeah, let's take a look at this Steelers super tough schedule, shall we? Steelers. The Steelers. All right, so there's preseason. Okay. They got the Bills. Tough. Then they got the Raiders. Not so tough. Bengals. Tough. Packers. Tough. Broncos. Not so tough. Seahawks. Maybe. They still have Russell Wilson, so it's going to be tough. Browns. Tough. By this time, Justin Fields should be starting. Tough. Lions. Easy schedule. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Chargers, meh. Bengals, tough. Ravens, tough. Vikings, middle of the pack, meh. Titans, tough. They're pretty tough. Chiefs, super tough. Browns, tough. Ravens, tough. I'd say the Raiders' schedule is harder. I know mathematically, but you know what? Hold up. This is what you got to look at. I did this last year, and I may do it again. But you got to look at also the projected wins. And if you looked at the projected wins for all these teams for the Raiders, you would see an insane. So let's just take a look at this. Watch this. Put this up here for now. Okay. So, sorry, covering up the chat for a second. Okay. We're doing this. So, Ravens projected win total. I'll write these down as we go. So, your projected win total 11. Okay. 11. Steelers projected win total. What is it? Come on, I don't want to dig too hard. Coming for you, blah, blah, blah. What's the win total? Whatever. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is perfect. It has all of them. Okay. So Steelers win total 8.5. Okay, so not great, but still 8.5. The Dolphins win total projected 9. Chargers. Where are they? They can't be that high. Chargers is 9 and they have to do 9 twice? Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Bears projected somewhat low, 7.5. Then they have the Broncos twice. Where the Broncos projected? Broncos. God, 9 again? Oh my goodness gracious. Eagles should be pretty low, 6.5. Giants should be relatively high. Nope, okay, not great. 7. Chiefs, top tier, 12. And then that's twice. Good night. Bengals 6.5. I think that's a little disrespectful. I guess they're still not sure what Joe Burrow is going to be after the injury, I guess, but whatever, we'll see. Cowboys 9.5. Washington was 8. Chiefs, Browns were 10. Broncos already counted. Colts were 10. And then we counted Chargers. Okay, now. All right, now that we did that, hold up. All right, calculator. So when we looked at the toughest schedules, as far as win total, I think it was 151 when we looked at strength of schedule. Yeah, strength of schedule. 152. Okay, 152. Now let's add up all these numbers, okay? And let's see what it ends up being. 11. 8.5. 9. 9. Did I mess up? No. So far I'm good. 9. 7.5. 9. 9. 6.5. 7. 12. 12. 6.5. 9.5. 8. 10. 10. 153.5. So that gets them over the Steelers' total. And 153.5 is now your new total. Right? And then I bet if we did the same thing for the Steelers, I bet that actually goes down when you look at the actual. So 153.5 is now higher than the 153. And now I bet if we did that for, you know what, let's just go ahead and, we're not going to do these for a bunch, but let's just go ahead and do the Steelers real quick, just to compare. Okay? Just to see how bad this is. But Steelers is the next hardest schedule, right? So let's take a look at projected. Can I go back in here? No, shoot, I messed up. Okay. You know, I'm just going to save this one. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. So, projected win totals. Oh. No, what is this? Projected win totals NFL. Okay, here we go. Projected win totals. So we're going back, and now let's take a look. All right, I'm going to cover up the chat again. Let's go to, all right, now we're at the Steelers schedule, right? So we got the Cowboys, which was 10, I think, right? It was 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. We got the Eagles, which was 6.5. No, these are preseason. Shoot. Sorry. sure you guys are seeing that in the chat, and I'm over here doofusing it up. Okay, so we got the Bills. Where are the Bills? Bills were going to be pretty high. 10.5. Bills, the Raiders, 8. Bengals, 6.5 each. All right. Packers got to be pretty high. 11. All right, hold up. The Steelers might have an that may actually match up. That's tough so far. Broncos, 7.5. What's next? Seahawks. 10. Oh shoot, hold up. It might be still the Steelers. So that was the Packers. We did the Bengals. Broncos we just did, right? Broncos are 7.5. We did the Seahawks. Sorry, I lost track of this. Browns, 10 apiece. So we got them twice. Bears, 7.5. Where's the Bears? The Bears. Lions, 5. Pathetic. Got the Chargers. Chargers projected 9. That's gnarly to me. I did not think they'd be that high. Bengals already did. Ravens, pretty high. Ravens were 11 twice. This is going to be a close score, guys. I think the Steelers might have it. Let's see how they finish. Vikings, 8.5. And the Browns and the Ravens. So, did I miss something? I don't have as many games. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm missing 2 games. What did I do? All right, chat, help me out. Who did I miss? Did I say anything? I don't remember. Did I miss something? Oh, I didn't do the Titans. Oh, and the Titans and the Chiefs. That's who I'm missing. Okay. I just skipped a whole rung. So that's 9.5. And the Chiefs are 12. Oh, geez. They might actually have the tougher schedule. I might be proved wrong. All right, so we got 10.5 plus 8 plus 6.5 plus 6.5 plus 11 plus 7.5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 7. Plus 7.5 plus 5 plus 9 plus 11 plus 11 plus 8.5 plus 9.5 plus 12. Holy crap, they're tied. They are tied. So when it comes to projected, the Steelers and the Raiders are tied with what they're projecting out they're going to be. Interesting. And honestly, I think that actually leads credence to Steelers having a little bit tougher schedule, because I think the Chargers are a little bit overrated with 9 wins, and I think the Bengals are a little bit underrated with 6.5. So Bengals, they have to play the Bengals twice, while the other team has to play, or the Raiders have to play. Anyway, you get the point. That's interesting. Seamus James, says Chris. Uh-oh. Raiders just because the Steelers have a way better defense, many weapons on offense? Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, yeah, strength of schedule is a different thing. Yeah, because like when you compare the teams, yeah, your teams are way harder. Jameis, 26, y'all QB, as old as dirt, and your front office suck at QB drafting, so I'm cool. Enjoy your suffering even more. Hey, don't talk to me about, well, we're actually a solid team right now. Honey badgers are some tough animals. That's true. That is true. Honey badgers are super tough animals. Don't mess with a honey badger. All right, let's take a look here. So we're at the end of the second. I might call the end of the Caps game. The second half. Or the third period, excuse me. That's what I'll do. That's what we'll kind of wrap up with. Is a nice call on the Caps game. Tim, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is a liger. A lion and tiger combination. I like ligers. I think that's just awesome. Two of like the most powerful, land animals as far as like cats and like just the king of the jungle is combined into one to make a liger. I also watched the TV show Zoids as a kid, and he had a liger as his Zoid, which was an awesome blue character. This guy. But these are like new. Are they coming? No, this is the one I grew up with. I feel like they are still making new Zoids, I guess. But this guy right here. BAMF. BAMF right now. You got the swords on the side that he would come out and chop people with. You could put the force field on. He was super fast. Good old the Blade Liger. And there you go. What you think your spirit animal is? My spirit animal. What is my spirit animal? How do we find out? What is my spirit animal? Take the quiz. Okay, what is your favorite element? What is my favorite element? My favorite element, I'm going to go with a pyro. I'm a little bit of a pyro, so I'm going with fire. I feel at peace with myself most of the time. I would say very accurate. I tend to be more down to earth than head in the clouds. I don't know. My head's kind of in the clouds a lot. I'm going to say somewhat inaccurate, but I'm kind of down to earth at the same time, I think. After this, I'm going to call the game. I find it easy to approach others. Yes, I'm very approachable, and I approach others a lot. I frequently do things without a specific schedule plan. Yes, which is why you guys see a lot. The typical ordinary way feels like a portrayal of myself. No, I like ordinary, and I'll do the typical ordinary way. That's fine. I frequently come up with ideas or solutions out of nowhere. I'd say that's fairly accurate. The most useful I am to others, the happier I am. I'd say that's accurate. I spend a lot of time observing before I act. Somewhat accurate. I like to be impressive to others. I'd say that's fairly accurate. I think that's most people, right? I think so. I'd say fairly accurate. I am always looking for new things to experience. I'd say that's very accurate. I like new things, new experiences, new stuff to do. I live a fast-paced existence. I'm going to say somewhat inaccurate. I don't necessarily live super fast-paced. How would you rather spend your free time? I'd rather go outdoors. No. Building something or engaging in a creativity like arts and crafts, playing video games or watching a movie at home, getting together with friends and having fun going out. Reading my book. Rather spend. I like getting together with people, but I also just like playing video games. I'm gonna go at this because I feel like I just do the video game thing because it's like more. I'm home sometimes, and why not do it? But if like I had the choice, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to stay home and play video games. I require lots of time alone to recharge. Very inaccurate. I seek out the secret of the universe. I'd say it's fairly accurate. Okay, I guess that was the last page. Yes, I want to sign up now. Ignore see my results. So what is my spirit animal? How fitting. How fitting. We got to be the Red Wolves now. We got to be the Red Wolves. We have to be. It's my freaking spirit animal. Are you serious? Come on, bro. The power of the wolf brings forth instincts, intelligence, appetite for freedom, and awareness of the importance of social connections. When the wolf shows up in your life, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Come on. We got to be the Red Wolves. I'm clipping this out. Where are we at? 151. So we're on 149. That's going to be a video. The reason we have to be the Red Wolves is because it's my spirit animal. That is incredible. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. But all right. I am changing the title. Let's do Caps versus Bruins. Sea turtle. It's a weird mine as a sea turtle. I've held sea turtles before. Big sea turtles. That was fun. All right. Save. All right. Alrighty. Oh wait, I didn't save the. Change pictures. Oh, goalie stopped. Okay, good. Boom. All right. Let's watch some hockey, shall we? If I do this, can you guys hear that? No. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a power play for the Caps. 14 seconds. Oh, we're right in the pocket. Come on, get it in there. No. Play is whistle dead. Goalie gets a hold of it. Come on, man. Yeah. Rask with a big save for the Bruins. Tough, man. We're right there in the kitchen. Oof, Miller with a huge save there. Oh, yeah. All right, come on, Caps. Caps right now currently lead the series 1-0. 16 minutes to go in the third period. It's all tied up 2-2. Caps win the faceoff. Still 3 seconds on the power play. We're behind the goal and behind the net. Fighting for it. Caps end up with it. We're behind it. It has good pass outside. Swings it around to the other side of the ice. Swings it to the net. Oh, good defense by the Bruins coming the other way. Now, they got a fast break opportunity. And, tried to do some fancy deking there. Did not work out. And Caps look like they come away with the puck. Nope. Bruins fight for it back. No, now it's back into the Caps. He tries to clear it. Almost stopped. And it does finally go into the defensive zone of the Bruins. Line change real quick for both teams. Now we're coming back the other way with the attack. Tries to get into the zone. No, Boston can't. Now Caps have it in the zone. And back into Boston. Oh, nope, we're going to get some sort of penalty. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're going to get a trip. A tripping penalty. And the Bruins are back in the box. And the Caps will be back on the power play. Hold up. Oof. Well, that's huge. That's a big play, big power play right here for the Caps. We've got to capitalize. Just over 15 minutes to go in the third period. Tied up 2-2. 33 shots apiece. All right, here we go. Ovechkin has it in his office. Oh, he slings it at the net. And, oh my God, how did that not go in? Oh my goodness. Number 39 had it in his hand. He put it down and he tried to get it into the net real quick, and somehow it bounced away. Oh, the Bruins look like they're going to clear it, and they do. All right. The new... This is crazy. All right. Caps now attacking. They get it into the zone. Trying to get it around. Oh, stolen again, and another clear for the Bruins. Still a minute and 15 on the power play. Caps trying to come up with something here. Come on. 1 minute to go on the power play. They get it back into the zone. Oh my gosh, and it's another clear! Oh my jeez Louise, the Caps can't hardly keep it in the zone. This is pathetic. In this power play over a minute, they've probably only had it in the zone for 10 seconds. I mean, this is unbelievable. 40 seconds on the power play. This is just a complete waste of power. What a kill for the Bruins so far. Finally in the zone, and then almost another clear. Good stop there by Ovechkin. Ovechkin with a huge play to keep it in zone. Slings it around the boards. Get it back on the other way. Good defense. Now we get it back to Ovechkin. Ovechkin slings it towards the net off the blocker of the goalie. And we're going to get another clear with 19 seconds on the power play. All right. Schultz coming the other way. 10 seconds on the power play. Can they do anything quick? And Orlov gets it in, but nope. Now it's going to go right back out. What a penalty kill. I mean, I don't watch a lot of hockey, but that had to be one of the best power play kills in a long time. I mean, literally, what was there? Maybe one shot on goal, 2 shots on goal, maybe? Oh! And they don't need a power play to score! Hathaway assisted by Orlov, and the Caps go up 3-2 in the third period. Wow, and the whole power play was pathetic. Then all of a sudden, they get a 2-on-1 advantage against the Bruins, and they completely capitalize. What a great shot by Hathaway. Top corner, top shelf. Beautiful shot. And the Caps, just like that, up by 1. Wow, oh wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. 3-2. Let's go Cappies, man. Let's go Cappies. What a great defensive stop right there. Whew. That was beautiful. Wow, no shots on goal so far for the Bruins. Oh, they almost answered. What a great save by Anderson. Holy moly. That was almost dramatic. Like, he had a wide open shot. That's huge. Kings are better. Negator. Are the Kings even in the playoffs this year? The Kings even in the playoffs. Well, this should be a fun way to... Well, who knows? Maybe we'll do something at the end. It's only 12 and a half minutes to go in this third period, so we'll have fun with this. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. It's a lot of fun. We got a commercial break right now. And what a huge goal. I think they said Hathaway has 2 goals already this game. With a pair of goals? Yes, Hathaway with both goals. Or 2 goals, I should say. And then Oshie has the other one. Carlson's still here. This team's got to be getting super up there in age. Backstrom, Ovechkin. Oshie's not even that young, I don't think. Carlson's got to be up there. Chara is 1,000,000 years old. That's hilarious. Lakers winning the finals. Let's see. I like your cold take. What up, Hassan? Well, Hassan, we're doing play-by-play now for the Caps. 12.5 to go in the third period. We're going to finish this game up. I can't do play-by-play for the Warriors game. It's going to end too late. Sometimes I'll be fine with staying up past 11, but I do have work in the morning, so I got to make sure I get off at 11, and I want to do a little editing maybe. Try to get a clip to post for tomorrow, but yep. All right, here we go. Oh, almost a nice shot attempt off net. That one was on net. Good block there by Anderson again. Try to clear out this. Oh, nice deflection there by Boston. Almost a goal. And finally, the Caps were able to clear it out of the zone. Keep it on center ice, though, does the Bruins. Now they dip it back in. And we're coming back the other way now. Caps have it. Oh, he couldn't get it around. Good defense there by the Bruins. Oh, they would have missed Backstrom on a wide open breakaway attempt. He tried to get fancy and he missed it. Good defense there by the Caps. Oh, but the cleanup almost went right to another shot taker and almost went right into the net. All right, they did clear it. We're back at center ice, and we're going to get a line change from both teams. And now they're coming up. Swing and attack. Oh, good defense there. Couldn't get it out of the zone, though. Oh, Bruins went offside, so we'll get a face-off around center ice. That's right. Let's get this W. We're up 3-2. Beautiful goal by Hathaway to give us the go-ahead goal. So we have 36 shots on goal for Washington, 35 for Boston. Nice face-off win there for the Bruins. Coming back the other way. Oh, slap shot, and good save by Anderson. Man, why is this? Getting a little weird cramp here on the side. All right, 3-2. All right, see if we can get a defensive face-off win here for the Caps. Nope. Bruins win it, but Caps poke it away anyway. All right, so it's back into the defensive zone for the Bruins. Bruins have it, though. See if we can keep it in. If the Caps... Oh, the Caps... No. Nope, it gets poked away. And now we're coming back the other way, back into the defensive zone of the Caps. And it went out of play, so we will get a face-off on the defensive side of the Capitals. Nah, it's good. Do your Wizards game. The Wizards game is tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Wizards game for sure tomorrow. The Wizards game, I believe, starts... Oh. Getting like a weird cramp. It's annoying right now. Come on. Anyway. All right, Caps win a face-off. Carlson has it. He swings it around. Oh, nope. Bad turnover, but good block there to get it out of zone. Eller is doubtful to return. Sorry to wiggle. It's like I'm getting a weird. Chicken and veggies, man. Old Bay seasoning. That's what I ate for dinner. All right. Caps. Tim, how many rings do the Capitals have? 1, and it was a beautiful one. I saw it a couple years ago, 2018. All right. Caps dip it into the zone. That was actually ended up being a shot on goal. Interesting. And now it's back into the zone for the Caps. Bruins have it. No, stolen, but no, it's taken back. Now stolen. Good opportunity. Oh, nice try for a pass. Looked like Orlov. No, it was Ovechkin. I saw the 8, 9. Couldn't quite tell. Tried to make a nice pass there and ended up getting deflected away. All right, back into the zone for the Bruins. Setting up the offense. Got a line change. Oshie comes back in for the Caps. Dips it in now for the Bruins. Attacking. Nice hit off the boards. Oshie ends up with it. He slings it up. And we're coming back the other way. Now the goalie knocks it towards the boards. Coming around. All right. 9:26 left in the third period. Washington up 3-2. That's right. I wanted to see what time the game was tomorrow. We'll come back to that. Oh, got it in the kitchen. Oh, not able to clear it, though. Orlov has it. Tries to poke it inside. Oh, interesting. Orlov loses it. Uh-oh, Bruins might have numbers. Nope. Good defense by the Caps. Carlson in position. Caps have the puck back. He throws it into zone. And instead, Bruins end up with it. And then he slings it. Uh-oh. And that's going to be an icing. And that'll be a opportunity for a face-off in the Bruins ice. In the Bruins zone. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let me take a look here. NBA full scoreboard. Scores tomorrow, Tuesday, at 9 o'clock. We'll definitely do the Wizards game starting at 9, so that'll be fun. I liked the Kings. I liked Kopitar back in the day. Is he still playing? I have no idea. Kopitar? I liked him. Actually, Kopitar, did he go to the Lightning now or something like that? I don't remember. But I remember him back in 2011. All right, Bruins coming the other way. Nope, stolen by the Caps. Caps will poke it into zone. It looks like we'll get a line change. All right. Ooh. Oh, great save by Anderson. Clean that up. Bruins, man, they're coming to an attack now. They know they're down by 1. They're really pouring it on the second half of the third period. That went out of the zone, so we're going to have to get a clear of the zone, and then we get a little line change. Caps swing it around. Carlson has it. And he goes way outside. It was off the stick, so no icing on that one. But Caps opt to change instead of attack. So they're... Oh! Stolen by Carlson! Carlson's going to have an opportunity? Nope. Poked away. Now Wilson has it. He swings around the boards. Sherry swings it back. Keep the attack on. I want to see the attack still. I feel like they're playing a little passive. Backstrom. Carlson dips it back in. I feel like they're not playing super aggressive right now. They're kind of... I don't like this. Yeah, Backstrom was very lackadaisical with that puck. And you could tell Bruins are really changing their game so far. They lost it out of the zone. But yeah, Bruins are in attack mode. Caps are kind of just in a Let's just survive. I don't like it. I like to continue to attack. Try to dip it in. Bad throw by Backstrom. Backstrom goes to the bench. Oh, nice shot attempt, but great save by Anderson. Yeah, that's going to be the 41st shot now for the Bruins, up by 4. Bruins are definitely on attack mode. Kind of crazy that the Vegas Knights are new to the league and already really good. Well, it's actually not that crazy because they got to pick the best players off of each team that each team was not allowed or not able to hold. So because of that, they actually got a really fantastic team, and they got a draft pick, I think, which was nice. But basically, they just picked up a great team off of really good players. So just how it works. "2013-2014 Kings are better than the 2017-2018 Caps." Child's play. Didn't the Kings sweep? They may have swept. I mean, we won 4 in a row in our finals, too. I can't believe the Wizards snuck into the 8th seed. Good for them. That's awesome. All right. Let's get a little see. There we go. Alright, there we go. Get a little music playing. Here we go. Raiders not better than Skins. You're joking. The other two, yeah, that's fine. Nice shot. Off the net, though. I like the idea. All right. Caps now. All right. Attacking a little bit. I like this. Still up by 1, 3-2 with 5:30 to go. Uh-oh. Working around the net. And almost lost it, but kept it in the zone. And back to the Bruins. All right, so it'll be out of the rink, back to a face-off. So 5:06 to go in regulation. About to go to commercial. What's up, Tim? $5. The Raiders will end off with a better record than the Skins. I don't bet money, but I would take that bet. I bet money in some situations. I'm not like against, but I just don't want to bet money with fans and stuff like that. But or viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves. And y'all are not taking car from us. We'll see. We shall see. Are these Gruden's going after this season? We'll see. Carr's an average QB, and him in Washington would make us a scary team. Not saying that Carr would make us an instant Super Bowl contenders, but at least a playoff contention, for sure. Oh, wide left. Oh, but it came off the boards. Oh, that was sneaky. He threw it off the boards. It went right to an attacker. Good block by Anderson. Oh, good defense there by the Caps. Pokes it away and clears out the puck. All right, 4:45 to go for the Caparoonies. Currently lead the series 1-0. Uh-oh, Ovechkin ended up on the ice. We're going to get a penalty? I don't know. Hopefully, that would have been fun to get a... Oh, no. Just a little roughhousing. No biggie. Carr is underrated. I think Carr's solid. I like Carr, but I mean, I think he's like a top 15 quarterback, maybe top 18, somewhere in that range. Nothing fantastic. All right, here we go. Caps win the faceoff. Try to sling it up. Ovechkin does get it inside the zone now. Wilson coming in to try to attack. Does almost get it back. No, Ovechkin fighting for it. Does not come away with it. There was 2 Bruins there. One ends up with it. All right, Bruins. We're going to get a line change from the Caps. Now Bruins are attacking. Oh, tried to pass it over. They had a 2-on-1. Number 13 for the Bruins now. Working on it, deking around. Now we're swinging it. Nice throwing it and puck to the middle. And Bruins could not get a handle on it. And the Caps looks like they will clear it out. No, Ovechkin. He's holding on to it. He gets it in the zone, and he gets a shot on goal. And the Bruins goalie does not kill it. No reason to. He was not under pressure, so he does throw it to his teammate. Bruins. Oh, nice pass inside of the middle. And stolen away. Good defense there by the Caps. And he pokes it up. Could not get it back in the zone. Still in the middle of the zone. And now we're finally attacking for Washington. Oshie has it. Oh, he gets it poked away by the second defender. Up, Caps fighting for it on the boards. Oshie keeps it in zone. Nobody knows what to do with it. Oh, 39 has it. Can he sling it around the boards? No, they're still fighting for it on the boards. And now they're off. Bruins have it. Get it into the offensive zone. And good pass inside. And, oh my God, there's a scrum in the middle. The puck was loose. And goal! And just like that, we're actually tying. Can't believe you said that. Carr's 17. Since when did they score? They just scored right now. With 2:49 to go, there was a big scrum in the middle of the net. Anderson could not come away with it. Where is the puck? Nobody can see it, but the ref is saying it's in there. Let's see it from the back view. Can we see it go in? And... oh, there it is. Clearly a goal. Who knocked it in, though? Was it his foot? Uh-oh. No, it was number 71 Hall. Comes in to clean up and ends up with the goal. What is he saying?
I don't know. I mean, it looked like there could be some contact from the Capitals. I can't push.
Oh, that's true. With goalie interference. Are they going to call goalie interference at all? No, they're going to say the goal stands. Yikes. Sheriff and Collins and picks for Rogers. That'd be fun. What's up, Chicken Rico? All right, we're not dead yet. It's 2:40 left in the third period. Tied up 3-3. And anything can happen. Anything can happen. Left it in there. Yeah, Anderson could not clear it up. Yeah, number 73. I'm surprised he did not get called for goalie interference. Let's take a look at that 1 second again. I mean, I guess not. I don't know. It's tough. That's a tough break. Tough break for the Cappies. All right. Oh, we're getting a little scrummage. Uh-oh, a little feistiness. Backstrom getting into it. Oh, Bruins saying, what's up? They split them up. And we're going to get back to the action. All right, so we have 2:09 left in the third period. 2:09. A little bit. I would love that, Rico, though. If we could make that trade happen, I'm all for it. All for it. All right, so 2 minutes left in the third period. What can we get out of this? We're going to get overtime? Let's see. All right, face-off in the Washington's defensive zone. And the Bruins come away with it. No, it's... Uh-oh, we're getting an attack. Number 62 has a chance. And he tried to go around the net, ends up getting it poked away. Not quick enough on the skates. Okay, Caps keep it inside the offensive zone, though. But the Bruins do end up clearing it out. All right. Throwing it up ice is the Bruins to get it into the zone. Around the boards. Back to 62. 62 pokes it away into the Bruins zone. All right. Bruins now have it. They're coming in. He jumps it into the zone. Oh, nice save. Number 46. All right. Fighting for it behind the Washington's net. Bruins come away with it. They swing it out, throws it up to the net, and good defense there by the Capitals. So we throw it up, and number 17 has it. He's coming around the net. Oh, Bruins loses his skates. Swinging it around. Oh, a little bit of an errant pass by number 17. He tried to spin a Rooney. Didn't work out. Uh-oh. What kind of call did we just get? Couldn't quite tell. 58.5 seconds left in regulation. Tied up right now, 3 apiece. 44 shots for the Bruins, 39 shots for the Capitals. Hits. Capitals winning the hit department with 35-30. Face-offs won. The Capitals are absolutely getting beat down 38-24. That's no good. Power play opportunities. Caps do have 2 more opportunities in the power play. They did use one of those to score, and then they scored another goal right after the power play. But yeah, there you go. All right. They're now on the Bruins side of the ice. Caps have it. Good hit there. Just keep it. Fighting around the boards. Oshie swings it around to Orlov. Orlov gets it inside, slings it. Nope. Good defense there by the Bruins. Coming back the other way now. They're on the attack. Dip it into the zone. And 25.1 seconds left. Are we getting a timeout?
Last 10 postseason games played between the Bruins and Caps.
Let's get them down to the wire. 3-3. 25.1. Third quarter. Oh, pokes it away. And Bruins win another face-off. This is getting a little out of hand. 15 more face-offs won today. Bruins slings it towards the net. 13 seconds. Caps have it. They swing it over to the other side. It's now on the Bruins side, but we're attacking, and we're going to get an icing call, though. And that spells trouble for the Capitals because that means a face-off opportunity for the Bruins in the Capitals side of the ice. And the Bruins have absolutely been destroying them on the face-off. Not good. All right, what do we got here? Face-off attempt coming. And the puck is... Nope, not down. He's waiting. And now it's down. And the Bruins win another face-off. And a good shot attempt. No good, though. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my God. It went right across the front of the net. Oh, and Anderson was in a horrible spot. If there was anybody from the Bruins there to get a puck on it or get a stick on it, whew, that would have been bad. So this is now sending us into overtime. Oh, no, it's all good, DRG. I wasn't looking at the chat. But yes, that is the facts. We're going to get overtime. All right, so hey, I wanted to stay on until 11 anyway, so it's 10:17, so we got something to talk about. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to go get a water, and we will be getting ready to call the third period. Here we go. All right, ladies and gents. Anyone ready to see the Raiders blow out the Skins this year? Not. Not gonna happen. Alex Leatherwood is gonna lock up Chase Young. I do like that pick. I liked your guys' first couple picks. Leatherwood and Trayvon Merrick. I liked it. Man, I wish Trayvon Merrick was there, pick number 51. Oh my god. If we had Trayvon Merrick right now, instead of Samuel Cosme, I'd be through the roof. Excuse me. Well. Texting my buddy to see if he's watching the game or not. See what's going on. That's a heck of a safety duo. I can't lie. Carl Joseph, Jonathan Abrams, and Trayvon Merrick. It's pretty solid. See if he's watching this Cavs game. This is a definitely want to get it to, hold home ice. But home ice doesn't mean nearly as much in hockey as it does in other sports because it's really just about puck luck. And, if you're the better team, it doesn't really make a huge difference, It's not like other sports that crowds really... I don't think crowds really make... they always make a little bit of a difference just because you can get into people's heads, but still, it's different than other sports when it comes to home ice or home field or home court advantage. But this right here is the big problem. 40 face-offs to 20 face-offs right now, Bruins lead. That is unacceptable if you're the Caps. If I'm the coach, I am looking at my centers and just tearing them a new one. Come on. We got to win some face-offs here. Shorthanded goals, none so far. Total penalties, 8-6. Oh, you know what? I think icing is considered actually a penalty, isn't it? Nobody goes to the box. Block shots, 15-19. So those are not saves. Those are blocks from skaters, I think. Yeah, the breaks on these games are so long. Let's take a look at NBA scores. Oh, there's no games tonight? Why did I think there was a Lakers-Warriors game? Oh, okay, so that's not until Wednesday. Okay, so there's no basketball games tonight. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why I thought that was the case, but it's not. Holy moly, White Sox are destroying. Good grief. Let's take a look at my fantasy team while we're waiting. Fantasy baseball. Okay, all right. A little bit of a lead here. Let's look at the fantasy cast.
He's a homicidal.
Oh my jeez, Louise. Freddie Freeman got 1 point. Fletcher right now has a strikeout. That sucks. Oh no, I misread that. That's his guy. Well, he has -3 points. With all these batters right now, he's -3 right now. That's bad. Oh, nice. Rogers. Sweet. Rogers coming in big with a save. Nice. I do have a starting pitcher today. I forgot about that. Madison Bumgarner just getting started. Let's take a look. Just starting in the first inning. Bumgarner. Diamondbacks. How many pitches so far? What's his pitch count? Okay, 13. Not too bad. If you can get out of the inning pretty quick, that's actually pretty good. 13 pitches an inning is not bad at all. But he's got to get out. And he did. Nice. So 13 pitches in 1 inning. No strikeouts. But hey, I'll take that. That's awesome. That is awesome. But anyway, yeah, we're just waiting for the game to start back up. See what happens, but who knows. Funny when players get traded and the media tells them about the trade, they act all happy and stuff. Like, this is where I always wanted to be, knowing damn well that he hates his new team. Who did that recently? This is always where I wanted to be. Yeah, that's a funny one. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Did the Hurricanes? Oh, the Hurricanes in their game took a 4-2 lead over Nashville. That's not. All right, we should be coming back soon. For example, Jared Goff. Did he say that? Oh God. Back in the Motor City, right? Sounds terrible. Sounds terrible. Oh, gosh. It's a long wait, apparently. Yeah, Bumgarner having to face the Dodgers, though, is a little suspect. Yeah, because Dodgers are actually a pretty decent baseball team right now. James, I'm sure you're all about the Dodgers. So, that's okay. I just need Madison Bumgarner to get no runs and last until the 6th. So that's it. All right, I'm going to head out. Going to do some homework. And until next time, that's right. I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by, James, as always. Appreciate it, man. It's fun. So unfortunately, I was dabbling in some other music a while back, and not a while back, maybe sometime last week, and then I got a copyright strike, even though the videos all said copyright free. So can't really dabble in other music anymore because I don't want it to screw up the stream. So who knows? Maybe I'll figure it out later, but for now, this is what we got. All right, looks like the skaters are back on the ice. That was a terrible goal. Oh, nice poke by Oshie. Top shelf. Beautiful goal there by the Bruins. Orlov sent it through. So yeah, looks like a lot of the puck luck. That's just a beautiful shot for us. But so far, 2 out of our 3 goals is more puck luck driven, and only 1 out of their 3 are puck luck driven. So maybe that means we can get some more luck. Backstrom with 4 career playoff OT goals. That's pretty sweet. It's a lot of fun. Bergeron also has 4. Playoff overtime goals leaders in history. Joe Sakic, Maurice Richard, Patrick Kane has 5. Corey Perry. Surprised Ovechkin's not at all on that list. I guess I shouldn't say surprised, but at the same time, it's like, you know, he's been in the league a long time. Also, another one that you would expect to maybe see is a guy like Sidney Crosby, but it's such a particular thing, so it is what it is. All right, Caps in their own zone. Get it out and get it into the offensive zone now. Oh, pass it through. Oh, he couldn't handle it. He had a good shot opportunity for the Caps. Now they swing it around back into the Caps. Tries to clear it. No, stopped by the Bruins, so it stays in zone. Oh, nice shot! And that's it! And that's it! And just like that, the series is all tied up. It only took 39 seconds in overtime, and the game is over. And wow. All that buildup for 39 seconds. And the Bruins, man, they earned it, man. They won a lot of faceoffs, a lot more shots on goal. Ever since the Caps made that 3-2 lead goal, they seem to be playing much more passive. They weren't really on the attack. They had more power play opportunities. They couldn't score a lot on the power plays, and the Bruins had a fantastic power play kill, a penalty kill earlier that was just phenomenal. But yeah, Anderson couldn't get over there to save that with his glove. Barely missed it. And nice shot for the Bruins. And that is all she wrote. Who ended up with that final goal? It was Brad Marchand. Beautiful goal. It doesn't say who was assisted by, but definitely had an assist in there. So I'm sure that will come out later. But very, very unfortunate shot. And that is the game. I almost said ball game. There is no ball. Brad Marchand, game-winning goal, gives him one of the stars of the game. And then we have Garnett Hathaway for those Caps, 2 goals. And Jake DeBrusk for the Bruins, goals in back-to-back games, also earns a star of the game tonight. Okie dokie. Can't believe that spirit animal thing. That's funny. It's 10:36, so I got about 24 minutes left. I don't know what I want to do. So, what? 4 of you here with me? What you guys up to, man? You know what? I could start editing this one thing out. Maybe I'll do that. Probably nothing more else that's gonna be interesting. What up, Chris? Tim Sports Goat. I appreciate it. Maybe I should change my channel name. Whoa. Whoa. Versus Juan Gotti. That's hilarious. How's your first day at the gym? First day at the gym was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like definitely. It felt good though. You know what? It wasn't terrible. It felt good. It felt good to get back in there, get moving again. But it was definitely. It's just another reminder that I'm just out of shape. And but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's fun. Got in there, did the bench press for the first time. Ended up failing on my third set of bench, only benching 135. I was doing sets of 12. So, well, I say 8 to 12 is what I try to get to each one. And if I can, I get to 12. But if I fail between 8 and 12, that's okay. But I failed at 8 on my third set. The first two, I got to 12. Then I got just did some tricep pull downs, and I did a little bit of back flies. So that's what my first day at the gym was like. And then I did a 1.5 mile walk run thing. I like to do the speed interval. So, what do you like to do at the gym, Chris? What's your gym routine? Appreciate it, Chris. Good old the Blade Liger. And there you go. What you think? What you think your spirit animal is? My spirit. What you think? What you think? And there you go. You do a lot. How long do you spend at the gym, Chris? How long do you spend at the gym? Because I feel like I just do the video. We gotta be the Red Wolves now. We got to be the Red Wolves. We have to be. It's my freaking spirit animal. This will be a fun clip. Come on, bro. The power of the wolf brings forth instincts, intelligence, appetite for freedom, and awareness of the importance of social connections. When the wolf shows up in your life, pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Come on. We got to be the Red Wolves. I'm clipping this out. Where are we? 151. We have to be. It's my freaking spirit animal. That's hilarious. Are you serious? Bro, the intelligence, appetite for freedom, and awareness of the importance. Where are we at? Is telling you. Come on. I have to come up with an ending later. Holy moly, what you guys do? Like I said, 2 to 3 hours in the gym. Good grief. Chest machine, lat machine, tricep machine, leg press, leg extension, leg curls, hip machine, calf raises, bicep curl machine, back extension, 6-pack machine. So, do you go to the gym every day? And you do that every day? Or no? How often? How many times a week do you go to the gym then? Monday through Thursday. So you do that every single day, Monday through Thursday? I don't know if that's good, bro. I don't think you're supposed to do that every single time for all of it. switch it up every now and then, but 2 days out of the week, I do that. I mean, you're not supposed to do a full body workout every day, are you? Or 4 days in a row? Don't you want to, like, split up the different stuff? The different body parts? Oh, nice. Ian Kennedy's going to get a save. Nice. Otani has 11? Good grief. Three-run homer for Otani. That's sick. That's awesome. Caps choked. I know, DRG. Caps choked it up, man. Sucks. I do full body 2 days. The other 2 days, I switch it up. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Wednesday will be my next day in the gym, and I'm going to make it a leg day. So Wednesdays will be leg day. Get over hump. And then Monday and Fridays will be a upper body. I'll split it up into other stuff, you know. Because also I'm kind of working out my legs every single day because I run. You know, so I'm getting a workout there. Each day I go. But I'll really focus in and doing some lifts on those days. And then I got so I did chest, a little bit of tri, and some back, upper back today. And so on Friday, I'll do a little bit of bicep, maybe a little lower back. And then, so lower back, bicep. What else should I do? Maybe I'll just attack my gut. So I'll do a little bit of lower back and I'll do a little bit of abs. Maybe I'll do that. Make sure you stretch before and after your workout. That's true. Good idea. Good night, y'all. Have a good day tomorrow. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by again, DRG, as always. And we shall see you tomorrow night at 8. All right. But all right, guys. It was fun. Let's take a look at the NBA. No, wait. I thought the scores. I keep thinking there was scores tonight, but no, there is no scores. So tomorrow night, I'm going to hit up my buddy. We may do like a little bit of a 94 feet episode tomorrow at 8, talking basketball. And then we'll get into some play-by-play with the Wizards. So that'll be tomorrow night's show. Wednesday, we got Chris and Tim podcast starting at 8. Then after that, maybe we'll do another play-by-play, or at least just keep up with it, go from there, see what's up. Thursday, we'll be back at it and see what happens. The Wizards play on Thursday, then we'll probably watch that too, because if they lose to Boston, then they'll play the winner of Charlotte versus Pacers. So we'll do that. If not, then we'll see what happens. Is the game over? Yes. The Caps ended up losing in overtime. In 39 seconds in, they scored a goal. Very, very tough. Very, very tough. Thanks, Hassan. And I think I am going to get out of here. It's fun. We almost lasted the full 3 hours, you know. It was cool. 10:47. You know, for day one, not too bad. It should be fun. And I'm sure there's going to be other nights we stay up later. So it'll probably be good to go ahead and hit the hay a little bit early tonight. But good start, and we should be here every single day at 8. try to get there and have some fun. And thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And we'll be back again tomorrow. And until next time, see ya!